news, everyone. With the crippling CPI report just coming out, the war debacle between Russia and Ukraine, and the China pandemic that's going on, with huge shutdowns and the problem of exporting goods, we're going into this hyperinflation and food shortage with a bang. To top it off, we've got a major winter storm that's coming through the entire U.S., causing havoc on our farmlands. Like I said, as if it weren't bad enough, how about we stack the deck a little bit more? It's the middle of March and we've woken up to brand new snow 2 days in a row now. Yesterday we got 3 inches of brand new snow. It melted off in the same day. And this morning we had an inch of snow. We've got a couple orchards that surround us that have been running their fans constantly, as orchardists are worried about their new buds, trying to save them desperately with all this cold weather. This winter storm and blizzard that's covering the United States right now is crippling our crops. This blizzard's been hitting us for a solid week and won't let up till late Thursday. Having an abnormally cold spring already, causing delays in planting crops, and now this late winter storm and freezing weather and blanketed snow across states that shouldn't have it. Before I get into the PPI report that came out today following CPI report yesterday, let me tell you about a report from the Department of Agriculture. The U.S. Department of Agriculture has already said that we had a major delay of planting due to wet soil and cold conditions. This extended cold weather is toppling the earlier cold conditions that have already hindered the crop season this year. The report says that the farmers are stating that the soil is staying way too wet. Many crops are pre-spring planting crops and don't require a lot of water. Extra water in the ground caused by these storms are drowning the crops right now. And if that wasn't enough, this cold blizzard is freezing plant starts, causing major destruction to our 2022 agriculture crops, which I have to say, with all of the other issues, we're really banking on. For example, sweet peas, potatoes, sweet potatoes, they're all planted early spring, along with many others. These winter storms are really stacking the deck against us right now. With all of our other issues with food shortages, supply chain issues, inflation and hyperinflation, and the hyperinflation. Things were expected to get worse. Well, now they're going to get extra worse, with our crops not coming in as expected. For example, in Texas right now, this late winter storm and extra moisture, agricultural economists are saying $600 million losses this spring. Losses include citrus, at least $230 million. The vegetable industry, at least $150 million. Livestock, at least $228 million. And this is just in Texas. Right now, the northern plains are getting blanketed with snow, up to a foot of snow, as this storm surges across the entire United States. You might see produce in the stores right now, but we have like a quadruple effect that is going to put us in a very bad spot with produce this year. And to add to the crippling effect of our food shortages, the PPI report came out today. Not good. If you don't know what the PPI report, it's a producer price index, which comes out after the CPI report, which it should be the other way around. PPI program measures the average change over time in the selling of prices received by domestic producers for their output. You can find more information at the bls.gov/PPI. Not to be the bearer of bad news, but when the PPI report comes out bad, what follows is a bad CPI report the following month. Well, when we already got a bad report from the CPI at 8.5%, which seems way too low, this means that the same time next month, we're going to have an even worse CPI report. And that's how it trends. So consider this a forecast for next month to be even worse than this month. I bring this to you because you need to continue stocking up. Don't stop now. If you don't like being called a prepper, consider yourself an emergency preparedness type of individual, because an emergency is coming. Don't stop prepping. Get what you and your family needs right now. Shelf-stable products that can last a long time, that will only do you the favor of saving you some money in the long run should you not have to use it in an emergency. Don't fear about this. Rather, be smart and be prepared. I'm here to help you guys out, bring you good skills and survival tactics. Good up-to-date information to help you inform what you need to do for yourself and your family. Don't let this food shortage and hyperinflation catch you off guard. Be ready. If you guys like good tips and how-tos, don't forget to hit the notification bell. We'll see you guys on the next one.